Hey guys, good morning. It's Cameron with Home 2 Canine Dog Training and Hope 2 Canine Rescue. Look at this sun. Is this not awesome? It's really an amazing morning. It's actually a lot warmer than it looks, but still, you know, kind of has that winter, early spring, early chill going on. And this is Lucy, one of our rescue dogs. I imagine sometime in the future this video could be watched or shared, and she will not be in the program anymore, and so I'll tell you real quickly a little bit about her. She's currently available for adoption, but come here, sweetie, show your sweet face. But she was in a shelter in LA for 7 months before she came into our program. We pulled her because she was labeled animal aggressive, and you're labeled animal aggressive in a shelter and you're an American Bulldog with no other known history, and your odds are really not good. So anyway, this morning I was inspired to make a quick video to share with you guys, in spite of not being ready to rock and roll and also extremely tight on time. But this is so important, and I really encourage you guys to share this out. We need to educate people to redefine dog adoption, dog acquisition. And in the last couple of days, as I've been processing applications and queries for adoptable dogs like Lucy, we have 4 right now: Lucy, Bella, Ryder, and Duke. And Ryder's in partnership with another rescue, but we did his training. So as I've been processing applications and queries on these dogs, I've been really amazed at how counterintuitive it is for people to think about getting a dog like buying a car instead of cereal. And what I mean by that is, you know, we're so conditioned to think that getting a dog is not dissimilar to, you know, satisfying a food craving at 10 o'clock at night. You know, we're really conditioned to walk into a shelter and just have our pick of whatever looks good in the moment, whatever speaks to our heart. You know, a lot of people will say, you'll know when you see it, you'll feel it, right? The dog will be so attractive to you, or cute, or, you know, the story will tug at your heartstrings, right? And that's a lot like banking on, you know, good marketing on a Wheaties box. Like, it says all the right things, right? It's got protein, it's got fiber, it's on sale. Oh my God, like, score. I'll buy 3 boxes and you know, we'll stock up the pantry. But what that can oftentimes do is just end up packing on some unwanted pounds, right? If we satisfy all those 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night cravings, you know, we go buy the cupcakes or the you know, the frozen pizza, we can end up with some really uncomfortable tires around the middle, right? That we ultimately want to get rid of later on. And it was a distraction, right? And I use this analogy all the time in terms of distraction versus opportunity with regard to dogs that I think it's super important to continue to get this message out there. Like, I really want you guys to ask yourselves, is it a distraction or an opportunity when you're contemplating bringing a new dog into your family? Is it an opportunity to learn to be a better dog owner, to really save a life, right? What that takes is what's best for the dog, not what's best for you. Is it an opportunity to improve, you know, your fitness regimen and your structure and consistency in your days because you want to work out more, you want to take better care of yourself, and you need a companion animal who's going to motivate you and require you to do that? I could list a lot of reasons why having a dog is a tremendous opportunity, or why facing the issues around your existing dog is a tremendous opportunity. But I can also list a huge number of reasons why dogs are acquired as distractions, and how that leads to really unfortunate you know, experiences for the dog. Being cast aside, dumped, stressed unnecessarily, you know, how much money gets wasted when it's a distraction, not an opportunity, is exponentially greater, right? So what I really want people to think about is, you know, when you go to buy a car, that process is so much more intentional. It's a huge investment, right? It's a lot more of a hit to the bank account. A lot more is at stake. You have to insure it. Maybe you're getting payment plan and you're going to have to make those payments every month for the next 3 to 5 years. It's a huge chunk of your paycheck, so you're locked into your job maybe, right? You don't have the same freedom that you might have if you were just going to get that junker, handed down from grandma. So I really want people to think about and educate each other to think about acquiring a dog in the same way that, this should be something that's going to be impacting your life for years to come. A commitment that you make that's going to alter the way you look at, the job that you take, or, the expectations that you have on yourself for maintaining your current budget, for how you're going to allocate your time. Like, it's a huge investment. It's a huge piece of your life that you are dedicating to this thing. And so is it going to get used, right? Do you really need it? Will you do it justice, right? Do you have a job that you're going to commute to and you need to be able to have something reliable that you're going to appreciate and work hard for every single day? That's how I want you to think about dog ownership. Not like the cereal aisle or the prepackaged, ho-hos or whatever those cakes are. Like, I absolutely get those cravings, right? I get those urges all the time. There's something that I just want today. I gotta have it. I want to go get it, okay? But what inevitably happens when we fulfill those urges or those cravings, because they're typically not for like a workout or something really healthy. Oh gee, I just would love some Himalayan salt water. We had a joke about that. It's an inside joke. But it's typically, I want sugar, right? I want alcohol. I want carbohydrates. I want the things that are not good for me, that will make me feel low energy, crappy immunity, get sick probably, have, headaches or joint pain or whatever, right, guys? And so we can't treat our dog ownership that way. We can't treat adopting, purchasing a dog in the same fashion. And that is just absolutely a critical part of our mission. We are completely determined to shifting the way people think about dog adoption and dog ownership in general, and sharing this message that it's far more in line with getting a car, but having a baby, right? Adding to your family, engaging in a relationship with a living, breathing being that's gonna stick around, that's gonna push you to take time and spend money and give energy, right? And focus. That's what you're getting into. You're not getting into sit down, consume for the moment, feel better for the moment, and then move on to something else. Does that make sense, guys? I really hope so. I really hope so. I appreciate it if you share this out and you help me, in communicating this message for dogs like Lucy, who ultimately were probably an impulse, distraction, acquisition. And then she became a little too much maybe, and she got discarded. And there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dogs sitting in shelters being euthanized every single day because we're treating them like they're just an urge in the grocery store aisle, not a serious, calculated decision, right? So help me get that message out. Help me shift the way we think about this. The way that our adoption process works here is geared toward that end. It's geared toward having people who are serious, committed, and excited about the opportunity. That's why we require you to send an app before you meet our dogs. That's why we require you to review our website so you understand exactly what's been put into these dogs. We require you to review their bio and their album, to watch their videos, to understand we have put so much into these dogs. They are a much bigger investment for you as a result, because their value is tremendous. Their value as a being should be tremendous. There should be respect anyhow, but there's absolutely a value that has been elevated because of what we have put in to ensure their long-term success. And we need you to make that informed consumer choice. You understand? So we appreciate so much our adopters who fall into this beautiful category of recognition for how powerful it is to be informed, to be thoughtful and calculated in their decision making, and to value their dog as, you know, an investment far away, more significant than just a quick fix craving. All right? All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching and sharing. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you real soon. Atta girl loose.